Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're having a lovely day. I know I sure am. I wanted to talk about something really fast. Hopefully really fast. In regards to Zenless Zone Zero, which dropped yesterday. If you are in the US, 10 p.m. for me. I've been playing it a lot. I'm gonna do a first impressions video. Probably after this or closely after this. I've played a shit ton. That's why it's first, but I'm not that far. That's why it's first impressions, not a review yet. I'll do a review when I'm done with all of 1.1's content. But I just wanted to talk about an issue. And this is going to be a pretty serious issue, actually. And it's not about performance. It's not about anything that doesn't really matter. This is more of a morality thing. It's not about the graphics, not about the gameplay. I'm saving that for the first impression, so be sure to tune in. But I want to talk about their character designs. Now, Zenless Zone Zero is interesting because they are obviously trying to draw in a new audience, right? Because they don't want to leech their other audiences and make them stop spending money, because that doesn't really make sense for a company, right? They want to gain new people, get a bigger fan base. They obviously want to expand, but they're also competing with Wuthering Waves now, etc. And they have a lot more competition coming in, and they are a money-hungry company, like all companies are. There's no problem with that, right? The issue I have is with the excessive lolly characters, I'm be honest with you, and the way they're portrayed. The little cat girl is possibly the most disturbing thing I've seen in any of these gacha games. I think this kind of desperation for money is absolutely disturbing. I am genuinely shocked this came out of China. This is some level of degeneracy that honestly I would expect from certain anime studios, not in a Chinese game, which I'm genuinely shocked that this actually made it out, considering all the small censorship that happened with Genshin Impact, where they were just covering character skin. But you have a little cat girl who's probably like fucking 10, just hitting the most inappropriate poses. Like, camera just zooms in to the bottom half of the character, I'll put it that way. Overall, just very disturbing way these younger characters are portrayed. It's not just her, it's basically all of the younger characters. Not all, but I think it's at least like one or two more, but she's like the most overt, and I understand the audience they're going for. Everybody who has ever watched anime understands that. And to be clear, I'm not saying the game's bad. I actually really enjoy the game. I'm not saying you shouldn't play the game, but I do want to make this clear. I don't care what your country is. I don't care what your religion is. I do not give a fuck what your beliefs is. I don't care who you're sexually attracted to. And I don't care about... Thanks for showing my fucking McDonald's, you asshole. I don't care about... It's supposed to be serious. Okay, I don't care about any of that shit, right? But when it comes to children and how you portray them, and especially in like the gaming space, I think it's very disturbing when you go out of your way to over sexualize characters like this. I think it's very problematic. I know other creators have like joked about it and shit, or like not really talked about it. Well, I'm breaking that mold. This is something that needs to stop. The gaming space has been absolutely destroyed by PDFs. You know what I'm talking about. It's been destroyed by PDFs. Completely killed the Smash Bros community. Literally killed my joy for that game, because the entire Smash Bros competitive scene got absolutely destroyed within a matter of 1 month. Like, actually, like, it was the most insane like breakdown of a community I've ever seen in my life, and it genuinely hurt my soul, bro. I watched a lot of those people, the whole community shut down just like that. We see this happening with Dr. Disrespect. And this is something obviously happening in music. This is something I don't want to see happen in the gacha space, right? Because this is going to attract weirdos. Whether you guys would admit it or not, this is going to attract fucking weirdos. The community already has a PDF problem. It always has. Any anime will. But I always thought the way Holioverse and Now Wuthering Waves handled young characters was absolutely perfectly fine. It was perfect. Nothing strange, no revealing clothing, nothing like that. It was all very, standard. We have small characters, but they're just like cute. Cute characters if you're into like the whole like, oh, she's adorable. She reminds me of my daughter or some shit like that, right? It was nothing. Of course, they were still weirdos, but that's not on the company, right? Like that's just life. It's gonna happen no matter what. But this is desperation of the highest order. It is the most concerning thing that could happen to a game or a company where they become so desperate for profit that they start sacrificing like just basic human values and morality. I don't think there's anyone who can disagree with this, and if you do, you're probably one of the PDFs. I think most people will agree with this. If you just look up the cat girl from Zenless, and if you play her, which you do get to play her for free, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Like this isn't like my opinion. This is like straight up just obvious, and I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, I'm looking everywhere for this shit to be offended by and stuff like that. I don't really care about most things. Do I care about this? Kind of. More than like some random shit, right? Like, oh, this is racist because they have a white character in the game. I don't know, but this one's really concerning. I don't want this to become a trend. I do want there to still be young characters in the game. I think they have a place. I was even joking on stream about making like a lolly team, and then I saw what the fuck they what they did with the main DPS of what that team would be, and I was like, yeah, I don't think this would be good for my life. There's so much like that would just make my life as like trying to make content like about a million times harder. Like I was like, fuck that. I'm just going normal route. I'm getting fucking Ellen and I'm just gonna be big titty maid girl. Like it is what it is. I lost, I suppose, but I do want to clarify, anyone defending this, I think it's important they get called out. Anyone saying this is normal, anyone who looks at I can't remember her name, but the little cat girl, about who looks at her animations and the way she like moves and acts is okay. Like I genuinely want you guys to like go in the bathroom, look in the mirror and stare for a few minutes. Like just really think about it, because this shit is like disturbing. I'm not even gonna show it. I'm like I get claimed. Like it's actually gross. You guys literally you're gonna play through it on the starter mission, or you could just look it up. Look up cat girls in the Zone Zero, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Holyverse needs to do better, and I think we need to make that very clear that money is not worth the sanctity of children. It's not worth pushing PDFs into your own community. I think it's bad for your brand. Genshin, our Holyverse fans in general are already known as fucking weirdos by the rest of the gaming community and just normal people in general. I consider the Holyverse fandom very weird. I don't consider myself part of the fandom. I play some of their games. I play HSR, that's about it actually, and that was Zenless. But I played Genshin in the past. I played Honkai Impact 3 in the past. I just don't consider myself a fan because of shit like this, and it's just weird. I think the community's already fucked enough. I think we could do other things to make money, like make your combat better. The game is so fucking easy. Again, I'll talk about this in my first impressions and my review, but the game is so fucking easy. Last night when I was playing it, when I was like streaming the game, I legit fell asleep with my eyes open for like a good couple of seconds. Like I was gone. Like I remember waking the fuck back up, and I had the end screen of defeating something, and I'm like, bro, I don't even know how I did that shit. I was just clicking, and I'm pretty sure it was a boss battle. So that says a lot. I do feel like it's insanely overpowered because I'm just that guy. Like even before I like summoned for Ellen and her weapon, like it's just it's so easy. I think the way they designed it, they really need to work on enemies like movesets. They really need to make them fast and like they need to pressure your ass, right? Slow moving enemies are just fucked in this game. Like they can't do that. You need fast, like Dark Souls level. You better learn this. Big health bars are honestly won't even be too bad in this game because it's so easy. It's just gonna tear through it very quickly, especially towards end game, I'd imagine. But we'll see. I knew this was a criticism before going in, but yeah. Anyway, back to the topic of this video. Again, you could have young characters. I think they did it perfectly fine in HSR. I think they did it perfectly fine in Genshin. I think Wuthering Waves does it perfectly fine. I think Honkai Impact 3rd, from what I remember, did it fine. Like, there's no issues with having them. It's the portrayal and the sexualization of certain characters that is just not okay. Let me know what you guys think. I just wanted to get this off my chest. I just wanted to make this point clear because I just kept thinking in my head, like, this is just weird because I just had to play as her not too long ago for a different mission. I took off the whole like playing as other characters things too. Once I learned you could do that, but I just played as her for another mission earlier today, and I was just like, really though? Like, I remember when the end, like, bro, it's just inappropriate. Like, come on, bro, do better. I have a feeling the ZZZ community is gonna have the most PDFs, like not even fucking close, and that's really a shame. That's not even that I think it; it's absolutely gonna happen, and they're gonna be out in the open because I know people are gonna defend this. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. But let me know what you guys think. Are you guys comfortable with that? Again, not saying the game's horrible or anything. I actually really enjoy the game. It's been the most fun I've had in a while, and I do think they make some really good adult characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know what we like. The issue is they know what another group likes, and I don't like that. I don't think we should be catering to those people. But no shade towards Hoyoverse. Just straight up saying it how it is to everyone's face. All right, peace. Let me know what you guys think. Bye.